Well, let me in.
Oh.
You caught him.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Oh. All right, we are.
Back up, babe. You're too close to me. We're
We
not
had
fancy
a few
here.
too many roosters for this spring, so we are just dispatching and making some freezer chicken this year to kind of get us into summer. We're saving 2 roosters for our flock. We had 4 that needed to go, so this is the last one, and just thought that we'd kind of document the process here. We're just getting a YouTube channel sort of off the ground, and hopefully this should all go well, so stick around and enjoy. We are setting up our new butcher barn here, which is the middle section of, got the chicken yard on one side and the duck run on the other. So this here is our new butcher barn. First time we're really using it, so it's kind of coming together a little bit. It rained a lot the last couple of days, so not the most optimal environment right now as far as the mud and everything, but we're keeping it fairly clean. Got the killing cone here, which our last rooster is about to go into. Set him right in there, kind of hold his legs up a little bit, because otherwise he'll try to scoot him down there and push his way back out. Let him sit in there, kind of settle in, calm down. We're not going to show the actual dispatching part of the video. YouTube algorithms don't seem to like that very much. So we'll be back in a minute.
Sweeping out the water. And the feathers, I think. Well, just helping Dad clean out the barn.
Yeah.
After butcher. Like once one's done, once we're done with this, then I'll sweep the water out. Alice, light is bright.
All right, welcome back. Bird is dispatched. We got him bled out. And now it's time for the scalding process. For this, we've got basically just a little turkey fryer here, full of water. Keep her watered about 140 to 145 degrees. That's the optimal temperature for about 30 seconds. So we'll just dunk him in there. And stir him around a little bit. Get that water underneath all of the feathers, penetrate the skin. Getting good and soaked up. Let all those pores open up so that the feathers will come out easily when it's time to put them in the plucker. You don't want the water much hotter than about 145.
Mom.
Otherwise it'll kind of start to cook the skin a little bit. And when you put the bird in the plucker, it will start to tear. And if you have it much cooler than about 140, you won't open those pores up quite enough, and you'll have a heck of a time trying to get the feathers out.
Yep, that is true.
So that ought to be good. Twist them around here a little bit and find one of those legs. Pull them out. And you can tell when you've done a good job. Pull out either like a tail or a wing feather, and when they pull out that easy, you're in good shape, you're ready to go, put them in the plucker.
But next thing, I'm a little mini me.
So we'll just drop him there in the plucker.
Turn this thing
Reach down here, turn the switch on. in there for just a few seconds. We got most of that off. Sometimes you got to pull them out and throw them back in there in a little bit in a different position because they kind of get stuck on those fingers. And that should do a pretty good job. Yeah, on this one we've got, see, just a few feathers there. A couple of the pin feathers to pull out. This one's actually the, got more on this one than we've had on the other birds so far. Sometimes they're around the neck, under the wings, a little bit. I may have not had him in the scalder quite long enough.
And these are all the feathers.
And these are all the feathers, yep. So we'll just bring them over here to the butcher board.
Yes. And then we would
set them down and just pull the rest of what we find out of there.
I'm being really, oh, blood. But at least it's washed off pretty good. Look at, that was easy peasy.
Some of the pin feathers on this one get kind of long. Occasionally, if you can't get those out, it's easy. Just get yourself a little lighter or even a match, and they'll just singe right off. Some here around the neck, which I'm not too worried about because we're going to cut that off anyway. And there is a bird ready to go. And we'll take him in the house here in a little bit and finish the process.